Oh, the incense are here. Yeah. It's one of those. That's one of those things in life, man, AJ.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
First and foremost, great song.
Appreciate that.
Amazing work.
Appreciate it.
Mr. Parson, you outdid yourself this time.
Thank you, bro.
But AJ, let me tell you. In actuality, they finished parking these 2 cars about 3 minutes ago. I think Mr. Parson was negotiating your replacement on the vocals.
I go to that. As long as it's, as long as it's my brother.
All right. Hey, well, definitely, man. Welcome to the party. Pressure. How you feeling, man? All right. Always good to see you. We're going to do this like old school hip hop. You got to share one mic. All right. Mr. Parson doesn't share anything.
Big up.
International reggae superstar, Pressure Boss.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, always good to see you, man.
Yeah, give thanks.
All right, now
In a minute.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
But I had to make sure I saw you watching the Braves game. How happy are you that the Braves won the World Series?
What you mean? Long time coming.
Yes, sir. So you've been a Braves fan all this time?
Oh, from both.
Oh, really?
My father is original Braves.
True.
Patriot. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I come up under the wing there like it was Braves or nothing.
And then you moved to Atlanta.
Yeah, and
Seal the deal.
Complete the mission.
All right, that's what's up. Hey, well, definitely, man. I saw you make a post about getting Heights of Greatness, some Grammy looks.
Yeah, just seeking consideration from the voting members and the board, to consider the album for nomination. A lot of people is like, what Pressure get nominated?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, which is putting good energy out there, but yeah, it's not really a nomination. It's actually a consideration for a nomination. But you have to be
and the healing of the nation.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. So now it is definitely Grammy worthy.
Truths.
And certainly worthy of consideration.
Truths.
Which makes it worthy of a nomination.
Yes.
And selfishly, I don't know if I could ever afford Pressure again if he wins a Grammy.
Yesterday's price.
Hey, listen, no Pressure, man. I am so proud of what you've done musically.
Appreciate that.
A tremendous talent, and clearly, it's not even arguably anymore, clearly one of the best reggae artists in the world. Congratulations, sir.
Big up.
Yes, sir.
For that.
All right. Now, as I do from time to time, I like to put people on the spot. Do y'all remember any of this? His voice is a hit.
Leave my tune play no my son. Leave my part play no my son. Listen, you leave his part play or you leave my part play. Leave my part play, man.
He got us off too.
His part play. Only mine play.
I'm sorry, man. My bad.
Respect, Rashidi.
It's Pressure. Extortion.
AJ Ventura, international reggae superstar, Pressure Boss Pipe. Before he was an international reggae superstar, he was just a reggae superstar then. Hey, listen, man, AJ.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How do you feel hearing that song after all these years?
Definitely, I would have done some things differently vocally.
Really?
But just hindsight. But
Okay.
you know, it's a different time. But no man, that was like a dream come true for me at the time. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, still is anytime I could get to link up and do some music for Pressure, it's just organic vibes, you know.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. Hearing that now is just like wow.
All right.
You know, that's from like 2006, I think 2007, something like that.
Who wrote that?
No, before that.
Before that, okay, yeah, before that.
Who wrote that?
I rate my part, Pressure do his thing, you know, I do the track.
You wrote your part. How old were you when you wrote that?
16?
16 years old.
Yeah, 16, yeah.
Yeah, he's been good for a long time.
Yeah, man, so that was good vibes, you know.
And Pressure, you've had the opportunity to work with all the big names in reggae. When you hear a collaboration like that, especially one of the early ones, what does it do for you?
Yeah, I mean, I could share the same sentiments as AJ, how cringing a little bit. I was like, yeah. You know, the young me really, you know what I mean, helped me to grow too. So
Right.
when I look back at it, I really could appreciate all the simplicity in the music now, you know what I mean? Versus me trying to be so drastic and so wordy.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so them things that I look back at, and even with Love and Affection too, I know I just hear it and I be like,
Stop the music. Really?
yeah, cause you know, vocally I've grown too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
The song that put you on the map.
yeah, you remember I did that song? I recorded that song in 2006. You know what I mean? That's almost that's a long time.
A long
ago.
time from now.
You know, I was really young. That's the first song I did with Dan Carlian. You know what I mean? Right after I promoting The Pressure Is On and stuff like that. So how old I was when I did that song? I was 25 when I sing Love and Affection. I think when I did this song with AJ, I had to be like 21, 22 or something like that. Yeah. So it was a lot of growing for me too, you know.
Yeah.
But give thanks that the potential was there and we were able to grow with it still.
All right, well, lucky for us, we have a
That's all I was gonna
Grammy-winning producer over here to destroy the record. Mr. Parson, what did you feel about that song?
You guys really turning it on today, man. The one thing I must say, listening to the recording, what I really appreciate is the message from you, Pressure and AJ. The message was always there, and this, regardless of the musicality, reflecting on it 20 years later, we're gonna always feel that way. I feel the same way. You know, I was just talking to him today. I was like, man, I think I'm gonna buy me a set of drums today because the ones I got on the stage.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm like pissed off. I'm frustrated with them. That's just us.
Just like that.
But the thing is, the message. When I listen to your music,
Hold on.
Pressure.
I got a drum I can loan you.
I know that drum. It need a lot of tuning. No, but when I listen to that song, the message, you know, and when I listen to your music, both of y'all music, that message has always been there. You know, love and affection, the careness, the nurture, what we need, promise to our future, bringing back the village that raised a child. That's the key. You know, the talent is there and the message has always been there.
Yeah.
So the musicality, we're gonna always have issues with when we hear. It's like hearing yourself, you know, on a message like, I said that for real, you know. But
Yeah,
nah,
and it's
man.
all to show the growth. you
Yeah,
know,
the
but-
growth.
Yeah, it's all to show the growth, and people could see the journey as
Yeah.
well. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when, you know, and look what he doing now, and
Right.
it's all a part of the
Right.
journey, and it has to be written in stone.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I'm here to document all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the talent and the talent and the message and the path has always been there. That's why, you know, like, congratulations on your potential Grammy nomination. That's overdue. That should have happened from Love and Affection.
Agreed.
I'm telling you, that should have happened from then, because I've been around the world and people that have known you, and I say I'm from the world, like, yeah, Pressure, Love and Affection. I remember waking up one day in New York, man, this guy was driving on our block, man, blasting VI Nice. And I run to the window, I was like, who the hell is that playing VI Nice in Harlem?
Right.
You know? But, you know, international superstar, man, you know, so we gonna always have the musicality issues. But
Yeah,
my
we
point.
we does make the music, so we the critic ourselves.
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Hard.
Yeah, now, but the talent, the same thing we were saying, man. The talent here is tremendous. Bro.
Well, I gotta say respect to you for coming back home, because I kind of feel like the Virgin Islands is just fertile soil. We
is.
don't necessarily do anything to cultivate the talent we have. It's just good soil. It just happens on its own.
Right.
But I like the fact that you come back to cultivate that talent.
And that's what I saw. You know, I was teaching in Germany, I was teaching in Italy, I was teaching in Japan. And I remember being in New York one day, and I was at a jam session, you know, and I was teaching in Greece for a while, and I looked up, I said, man, that's Christoph on the drums. This kid I was teaching for 8 years, he's in New York playing, you know, taking, you know, doing gigs, and I'm like, man, if I could do this in Greece, why not here?
Yeah.
And that was my motivation for moving back home, man.
Right.
You know, because again, the nurturing, you do it right, you know, we're gonna have 20 more pressures and AJ's coming up.
I don't know about that. That's a big number. We might get one more pressure if we're lucky.
You're gonna never get another pressure.
Exactly.
Put this with pressure inspired. Pressure
You might have somebody
inspired.
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll find another pressure.
Never.
Pressure inspired.
Hey, pressure.
Once in a lifetime.
Hold on, man. Pressure, you gotta defend me.
No, yeah.
I can't just totally go against the Grammy-winning guy.
No, he's right. He's right. You got, you know, pressure inspired. I mean, we all individuals, okay. But the thing is, I know pressure is influencing a lot of the young talent here, because when I'm
And in Jamaica.
yeah, and because when I'm talking to these kids, okay, and I'm like, who you listening to? Pressure, you know, and it's like, so I remember Nick Friday.
Yeah.
Every band, okay, was trying to sound like Daddy Friday, so that's the influence you have, bro.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. All right, now,
Respect, you know? Big up,
yes,
big
sir.
up.
And first of all, I feel very honored to have these three people. Well, these two people.
Okay, so Dion could tell you all of that about myself,
Right.
but I grew up being a drummer.
Right.
You know what I mean? My story is I never really saw me being an artist. That wasn't my story.
Right.
I was a drummer. I want to be like my father.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
did I.
So, I growing up in school, and all I hearing about is Dion passing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Miss Francis would show us what he doing, and you know what I mean, certain stuff, and always keep us abreast of what going on with Dion passing. So I grew learning about him, and then he's a drummer. I want to be a drummer, so he been an inspiration to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Wanting to fulfill being a drummer, but it's just my knucklehead vibes,
Yeah.
right? As a youth,
Yeah.
where my mother just sent me away from the island. I couldn't really play the trumpet and the drums no more like that. You know what I mean? It was that time when I was like, listen, get your academics together, bro.
Right.
Like we already know you talented. Get your academics together. And in that time there, I was stripped away from the drums. I couldn't play the trumpet no more. None of that. And I started to write music.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't take daddy from me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that in that era, when I was 17 years old, is when I decided to start working and writing music and stuff like that.
So that was your blessing.
That was my breakthrough. But I used to have visions of performing in front of large crowds as a drummer.
Now, Pressure, let me tell you something.
As a
I
drummer.
didn't even
Like,
know that.
That was my vision.
Oh, really?
I never knew that. Never
That
knew
was my vision. No, you could ask Miss Francis. I travel with Charlotte Amali High School in London. I was a drummer for the jazz band, the consort band. I mean everything.
The Calypso band.
The steel band. Yeah. I was a drummer for the Charlotte Amali steel band.
That's how
I
come,
was
like-
a drummer for everything in the band in the school at the time. And we had other drummers, but I was the drummer.
So here's the thing.
You know
Here's the
what I
thing. I'd never disrespect Pressure. Friend from long time.
For sure.
But nobody believes you, sir.
Listen. You don't have to believe me, no. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to believe me. Hey,
Yo.
listen,
What you got, Pressure?
listen. Look over the hole is stick. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Pressure bust pipe. Rashidi.
Don't play with me. All right. Call Charlotte and Marley.
Pressure bust
Call
pipe.
the office. Call who you got call. Call Miss Francis. Call the class of 2000. Yeah.
Yo, bro.
Don't play with me.
Hey, you know what's most impressive to me about that? Pressure's medicated.
Hey.
Man, international reggae superstar Pressure Bust Pipe, good for a long time. Long time. Good long time. Hey man, Mr. Parson, I'm so excited about your event this weekend and the cause. I worked with Natafa Romaine, also was with the Department of Tourism when VI Ambassadors was launched, when Virgin Islands Nice, that initiative was launched. I was a key part of both of those things and very proud of what Natafa went on to do with VI Ambassadors. So what we're going to do is, here at ViVid Streaming, we're going to pay homage to Natafa. We do a high school radio show called the Higher Level High School Radio Show that has been on pause due to COVID. But when we resume it, we're going to change the name of it to Net 60 in honor of Natafa Romaine. So he was one of the people that mentored young people. So I feel like it's fitting that we do that. Matter of fact, we had a guest yesterday who was one of the people that Natafa mentored. So that's what we're going to do there. I just want to say thank you guys. I want to give up more than anybody would ever imagine. And when I get an opportunity like this to sit in front of legends, well, two legends.
Well, I don't think you want to.
Hey, AJ, first of all, AJ, 1 second pressure. AJ, you got to tell them about the new album because it's amazing. When is it going to be out? We are ready for it.
Yeah, are you ready for it too? Final phases, man, mixing and mastering. And due to COVID, a lot of services been backed up. Well, at least the people that we train,
Yeah.
and stuff too. But I can't say a date. I shoot myself in the foot already, whatever.
Right.
But soon come, man. I mean, final phases, we right there. I got a big tune of Pressure on the album too.
Listen, let me tell you something, right? Not even a song what I have with AJ, that bad, right? But the work, you know what I mean? Like I have to speak on his growth in music, like his vocal ability ain't normal neither. You know what I mean? Like for me, I is a more chanter that find a voice along the way, right? He is an actual vocalist, you know what I mean? And it's clear from in the music that we've been doing before, like when me and he do our first song, ain't no way I could have think about doing what he was doing on the song. I wasn't thinking like that.
Right,
I was
right.
thinking just chant. Let me just nyam the food right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? But he more was singing where people go understand the direction.
Right.
You know, the bass of the music was coming off of that. And the vocal ability on a whole different level. You know what I mean? And Dean play everything for me. So
Right.
and that's why it's like, yo, Pressure, get this thing. I like, yeah, I jump in on that album for sure. Like, yeah, I need to be on that album.
That's right.
But musical well put together. And he producing it himself too.
Right.
Along with the airs of Dean, so you're gonna be crazy.
No, I've heard some records off of it.
Man.
There's a Cruziano record on there that's amazing as well.
Listen, that one is the FIFA
Yeah.
soccer stadium kicker. That one is crazy.
No, it's an anthem, like for real. It's a stadium anthem.
That's a stadium man.
It has a shot.
Yeah.
It gets in the right hands, it has a shot.
Yeah, so I playing both sides. I want a Latin Grammy and I want Grammys on this side too.
Yeah, not that he's greedy or anything.
Yo, you say greedy, I say vision.
Okay, good. Now, as somebody with vision who's already seen a Grammy and held one and owned one, how does it feel to be amongst this young talent? Like, man.
Hey, I'll put it this way, man. We rehearsed yesterday, and I've been talking to AJ about the songs and stuff, and AJ came in and like nailed everything like first take, with no monitors, no, and like everybody was like, wow. I was like, you good, AJ? He's like, I'm good,
Yeah.
I mean, he's a professional, man.
Right.
He really took the time to learn the fundamentals. We were talking about it, like Pressure just said, man, his vocal ability, because the stuff he's singing is not easy.
Right.
I
Well,
mean,
no,
like
not
the
at all.
range. I mean, the stuff I'm having singing and extended notes and stuff is not easy, and he's nailing it. So it's a different. I know it's a different environment.
But I love that.
Yeah, yeah, he stepped up to the plate. Now, but it's gonna be fun, man, and Pressure and I've been talking about doing a project too, so that we got to walk on that.
Actually,
definitely.
Hold on, man.
We got to walk on that. We've been talking about that for a while.
I
AJ.
want to do a jazz reggae album.
Wow.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
I'm with that.
Like, I want to do I want the music to be jazz music, and I attack the music as a reggae artist.
That's crazy.
Remember the version of Redemption song we did?
Yeah.
With that jazz shuffle?
Yeah, I want to do something new, something different.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get carried away.
And live on ViVid streaming, so
Yeah. Live on ViVid streaming.
10%.
You heard it first. You heard it first.
10%, AJ, you my witness. 10%.
You heard it first. Now, definitely for sure. I mean, and again, that's one of the things we've been talking about, the collaborations with the talent here. I'm working on some things that, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. For sure. For sure.
Well, that's what's up, man. Hey, well, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. So, Dion, what did you negotiate the studio time to replace AJ's vocals with Precious?
No, that's a different project. Look. It's room at the table for everybody.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. See, he trying to start things. Yeah, he gonna come tell you why.
Damn, AJ.
Hey, impression Dion Cities and AJ. Dion Cities and
Hey, AJ, the great Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Notorious Big, once said, your reign at the top was shorter than leprechauns. Nah, man. Hey, I'm just messing with you, brother. Listen, as Pressure just said earlier, there were things that you do that Pressure didn't want to attempt back then. Like, you've been this good for a long time, brother. And I'm honored to know you. I'm honored to see the growth. And I'm only making fun of you. That's which I always do.
and like I said, man, there's room at the table for everybody. We all have our own unique.
You got room at the table
sets.
for me?
Yeah, you sitting at it's your table. Yeah, is this your table?
Wait, hold up. Are you saying the only way I could get room at the table if it's my table? Walk with my table.
So like these type of conversations and the collaboration and the support. That's like I said, the village or raise a child. That's what's up. I've been following Pressure from day one, man.
This is the legacy.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it is.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
Know that.
It really is. Yeah, man.
One of the things I've always done every year, Carnival. Remember Glenn used to have the music store, man? My mother used to work a lottery and she used to go in there, she said, Dion send me, and he just used to give us stock. Everything that came out VI. And that's what I would listen to.
Yeah.
But then next year, I'll stock up on the next one. Imagination Brass, Dingo, back to Eddie and the Movement for Jamban, Pressure, all the different guys I brought up, everything. I was never not informed in what was happening.
Right.
And that's what we need to do. And I would share that with Ron and Rashad. Like, everybody, like, what you got, D? And I was just send it to everybody, And it's important, man, because, like, from this small little island, man, the influence that we have around the world. I mean, Tafa did a good job documenting that through his ambassador series. When I look at some of that stuff and see the people that's on there, the gentleman that's the chief engineer that designed the Miami Airport and all. Man, come on, man, bro. We have that type of, talent here in every arena.
Yes, sir.
So the general manager for what's the basketball team from Cruz,
the Milwaukee Bucks.
The Bucks, yeah. I mean, it's like, come on, we have the talent.
We got an assistant coach with the Nets too,
right? The young lady that was just part of the COVID team for Biden. We have the resources here, and we just need to just network and make sure that the next generation promise to our future of a world filled with laughter, where our kids can go strong in a world full of love. Music is the answer to make this world much brighter. Promise to our future of a world filled with love. That's what we are doing. We are bringing our music to create a next generation, a brighter future, man. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Amanda Gorman would be proud of that. Hey, but Pressure, my brother, thank you for coming. My guy. Now, while I did make fun of you replacing AJ, you would have to walk with your lunch pail to the recording studio, because this one's good.
Your smile is out there, and we welcome you here. Welcome to the Virgin Islands. Oh, na na. The Virgin Islands, they are calling out to me.
Oh, man. Hey, Hey, listen, okay, we are on now, Pressure.
That's part
Pressure,
of it
we're
too,
on
and
now.
that's, you know,
We're on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Respect.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't learn from everybody, but
Yeah,
that little
yeah.
extra hook, that's part of it too, you know.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, let's.
It's like right it. Like for Daddy, it would have had to be in the pre-chorus,
Yeah.
like something like you repetitively say every.
Oh,
time
this is a
that
master
part
class on
comes
songwriting right
If
now.
you had the lyrics right there, it's talking about the emeralds of the beach.
AJ's in the
I
between
referred
sucking
to
it
the
all
VI March.
lyrically,
So, yeah.
you had so much to say
Yeah.
that you needed to get it done there.
There, right.
But that's
musically.
where the headache to come in with songwriters.
Right.
Because now you got to try to find the most effective things. Sometimes you got to take out what you want to say. Sometimes you can't get to say everything.
Right.
But say the most effective things them that will fit in that space
Right.
to give them the same
Yeah.
feel
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you're coming into the chorus.
So now,
Yeah.
now,
Yeah.
Pressure started this whole conversation with a very enthusiastic way of saying he liked the song.
That's why
Right.
I'm giving my input.
Yeah.
If it's garbage, I like it's garbage.
Right.
And I'm gonna be yes I and hey, you know what I mean? So I like the song bad. I really think this song is a great song, well written. It's just me as a songwriter because these are things I had to learn.
So let me ask you, Pressure. Do you write for anybody else, or
I don't like writing for other people.
But have you?
Let me put yes. Yes.
anything big that you? I'm sure you can't tell us who. but
No, not other than
you save
my
all the good
songs.
ones for yourself.
Yeah, I just sing all my own songs. And
Yeah.
that's just, and I now in my life I working with songwriters too.
Okay.
You know, like
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
never really like allow a songwriter to come in my session.
Yeah.
Like don't harass my mates. I need to
Right.
think. I don't need you. I need me. I already know how I want to attack it. Let me give it me. That's been me for years, right? And working with songwriters now, I feel like I've been missing out on a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I've been selfish with my credits
Right.
and my publishing.
Yeah. As you should.
Which is you know, but
I've been selfish with that.
but the strength in numbers too.
Yeah.
That's where I had to find out. I
Strength
had
in
to
numbers.
learn that because the biggest hits were made in a room of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, when I write Love and Affection, I write it by myself in a bedroom, well, in a living room, by myself, like nobody in the room.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But I write 1,000 songs like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Literally.
Yeah, literally. But even like Rock City, they in a studio and they have collective, even though T-Ran might be more vocal about the lyrics and stuff like that, is a room full of ideas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And seeing how, because most of these artists you love 50-50 writing their music.
Right.
You know? And
If that.
Yeah, if that. And for me, I write in all my music. So now I realize when I work with people and hear their views, not so much lyrically, because you know I as a Rasta man too, so certain things me ain't gonna say in music,
Right.
you know, versus what you think is hot to say.
Right.
I ain't gonna say it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But melodies, they might hear something that might be like, yo, I couldn't come up with that because I stuck in my 5 melodies that I have in my whole life. Right? Because we as artists will be stuck in our own 4 or 5 melodies. We don't go out of that. And here comes the 6th man.
Right.
You know what I mean? With that melody, and you're like, oh, okay, I gonna find place for that.
Right.
Because now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's me in my life now. Like working with songwriters. I work with every part of the music industry except songwriters. And it feels so refreshing. Like with a couple of them I could walk in the room and they have a whole song for me. And I'd be like, okay, well, that voice got changed and this got changed, but the song bad. You know, I could work with that. Even a song on my album, couple songs on my album, I ain't right at all. You know what I mean? And
But you delivered like the FedEx man.
I delivered it like that. You know what I mean? And this is the first time I ever released music that I have no lyrical influence in it. I just heard the song. It was presented to me to like, yo, you should sing this song. And who presented to me to make the sense?
Of course.
You know what I mean? So the song is Dan Carlian produced one of the songs, and another song was written in-house by Malika's brother, who was one of my artists. Her brother wrote the song and he played it for me. He had already recorded the song, everything. The song is called Searching, with featuring Malika on the album.
Right.
That song, those two songs were completely written by somebody else.
Yeah.
But I felt comfortable, like, no, that's me. I could deliver that and people would still see it as me. If I didn't tell you that, you'd think I write the song.
You never know, right?
You know what I mean? But because it felt like me, I was able to deliver it in that manner,
Yeah.
So, Love and Affection, what I was saying first, is that Love and Affection, I didn't start it with a chorus. When I originally wrote the song, you see like how it started, let me, I start the song with a verse. And the verse I started with was my second verse. Dan Carlian got the recording and he's like, listen, I love it. I just need you to come to Jamaica so we could re-record it and I could arrange it how I want. But he wasn't telling me how he want to arrange it. He's like, yo, just come to Jamaica and let's figure it out. So by the time I get to Jamaica now, he's like, listen, you're going to sing the chorus first. Your second verse should be your first verse, and your first verse supposed to be your second verse. You know what I mean? That's how it feel to him. So I did it how he said, and it's history. Nobody don't know what the first recording song like. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Dean Pondos.
he teach me, because he recorded, right? But he teach me that in order to get the response from the people you want, from the crowd, you have to give it to them. Don't leave them wait for it. Because especially in reggae music, this is a music I'm gonna pull it up after the first verse. The chorus alone play the first verse. So how it is the sweetest part coming in the third verse. How it is the sweetest part of your song is in coming to the ending part. Jazz music will do that. R&B music will do that. It's a momentum, it's a rise, a feeling. Ain't a pull-up music. You check what I say? Reggaes are different. So you got to soca too. Soca is a pull-up music too. So you have to give them that punch from the beginning and make them stay with that.
That's why you
know
gave
how
it
much
to
lyrics I had for VI Nice? No, it's a lot of people I want to talk about. We just had Mary and Edward Blinding. You know, I had to make a second song, 100 Years Strong, and talk about Casper Holstein. Because I didn't, all what I wanted to say in VI Nice, I couldn't say it. And that's, you have to save some for another time and give them what's effective now, so that, and give and the same effect, and lead a take over the thing. Them is the little techniques and the science of creating music.
That's why I
Ain't
started
just
this song
being
with
lyrical and having all the lyrics and needing to get it all out. It's finding the most effective ones that are going to be in that spot. That going to take them, because the next spot have to be the one that going to take them to ecstasy. Have to be. You know?
Yes, sir. Masterclass in songwriting.
for
Pressure
sure,
Bus
for
Pipe.
sure.
Now, hold on now, Mr. Parson. This is a beautiful thing. Because Pressure has the utmost respect for you, clearly. But the talent and the success to say, you know what, man, I'm going to tell one of my heroes what I think. You know what I mean? And that's a very, very cool thing. Now, with that being
No, this
said,
my partner, this
Oh,
my
of course,
cousin,
of course.
this everything. You know,
We good.
We good.
No.
This is on the mic and off the mic.
right. So, no, I'm painting the picture for everybody who's listening who may not understand the chemistry in the room. But it's kind of like, for many years, the only place that somebody as legendary as Pressure isn't respected is at home. When Tim Duncan was playing in his heyday, like Dr. J and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said publicly, Tim Duncan is their favorite player. When I interview Anthony B, when I interview Third World, like these men carrying on about Pressure Bus Pipe and Von Benjamin, like they's the greatest things ever. So respect my lives. All right? So I just wanted to share that. Thank you guys so much. Hey, Mr. Parson, I know you think you should hang out with me more, don't you?
We go, bro, man. Look, you and I have an interesting beginning. We're
we do.
We're not gonna go down the road.
I don't care. You can tell him.
Much love, man.
You can tell him I was late for the show and you didn't want me to MC. You can tell
No, I know. I never said that. I never said I didn't want you to MC, bro. But
Hey,
in your defense,
man.
he showed up right. He was like nose was red, eye run. He's like,
I was sick.
Yeah, the man. I'm sorry, I like a half an hour late for your show, but
I was sick.
he was sick as a dog, man. I was like, bro.
And you
it's up.
still
I was
want
like-
to MC?
I was like,
How did I
Then
do?
he showed up.
He's
He
a
did, no,
dad.
he did his thing.
Yeah, he was a
I was
dad.
like, bro, just do. I mean,
He's
see,
a
my
dad.
thing
I
is,
didn't have COVID.
Yeah,
I just had a flu.
no, he pulled up and he did a great job, awesome job. I mean, I just want to make sure you're school. You know,
man.
regardless of what, man. You know, professionalism. But if you ain't healthy and can't do your best,
Of course.
it's not worth it. You know. But he showed up, and ever since then, he would see me say, "Yo, man, I know you still vibing me from that." I was like, "Bro, that's way gone." Man.
AJ.
ain't like you were like doing some stupidness. You like you were sick, you know.
AJ, that was my MJ flu-like game. Yeah. All right, but listen, man. Honestly, an honor and a privilege to have
sir.
these three people in here. Amazing works, man. All of you. Your Grammy coming. And you get to show off on everybody.
We good.